My name is Alicia, and if this is your first time visiting my channel, welcome. This is part 2. Rest in peace, Angus. So I just want to say, like, off the record, just to kind of like piggyback off the first part real quick. I was treated so badly after watching friends pass away from suicide and overdoses that the only way I can make sense of it is to help somebody else. And I'm sending good vibes, and I hope that no one ever had to lose anybody in that way. But if you find yourself in that situation, I just want to be a friend. I just want to be there and sit in silence with you. I'm not going to even act like I know what to say, because I don't. Just because I've experienced a lot of it, I'm not an expert. I just want to sit there and be with you, not disappear, not leave text on red, not say nothing, just be a friend. And so I just want to get into the acting part, because Angus Cloud, I was reading up on him a little bit, and I noticed that he didn't have a lot of acting credits before he became a big star. And I just want to encourage other actors and actresses out there, keep going for it, because I think a lot of people always talk about, well, acting's not a job, and you can't get paid doing that, and you won't be successful in it. They always send all this negative energy because they just don't think you can make it, and they just don't see it as a real job. And my advice personally, sometimes you just have to get away from your family and friends and go for it, because I believe you can be successful in it. Okay, to add a little tidbit, I don't generally ask for help because I don't like to burden people, and I've been treated so badly. But I saw this one quote that says, you like to take care of others in ways that you wish you were taken care of. Yeah, I mean, especially going through grief and death, like, I don't want people to feel abandoned in the same ways I was. So even if I could just sit in silence with you, because I wasn't asking for my friends at the time to give up their holidays and spend your whole weekend and spend your whole week with me. I just wanted a little bit. And since a little bit was just so hard, I just sort of made up my mind, hey, you know what? I'm just going to live the solo life and not trust people as much and not let people in so easily. And I actually wrote a whole article on how to thrive as a loner. And I've been getting a lot of feedback on it. It's like, damn, like, there are some people out here who had to do it on their own. Like me. Like, we've had no choice. You're either going to figure it out or you're not. So that's the point of my life that I'm in right now. I'm at that point where, hey, I'm going to either figure it out or I'm not. When you look on my YouTube channels, I'm not sitting here talking about, oh, I lost friends to this or that every day. I'm living my life, doing things, being a happy person, traveling, eating food, posting food. You're not going to hear me talk about it all the time, but I do and am very careful about who I let in my life. And I even gotten readings saying, don't be so distant from people, and everybody's not going to come into your life to hurt you. I'm like, well, sorry, buds, I feel that way. And how about I do a better job of having better boundaries and cutting people off quicker? And that's basically what I decided to do. Just another tidbit. In fact, I am going to go ahead and read a couple of things that I found on Atlanta's acting collective that I find to be really cool. In fact, while this loads, let me go ahead and hit pause, and I will be right back. So here's a little list from Atlanta Actors Collective on how to support your acting friends and family members. Yeah, here we go. Do not refer to anything we're doing as little. It's not cute or funny. Fix the way you speak to us about our careers. It's wildly disrespectful. We show you grace because we're nice. It's tiring. Our work is just as important as yours. Don't you watch TV? Exactly. Or maybe you feel like your work isn't important. We don't know. But we are artists, and we're sensitive about our shit. Word to Erica. We don't hear back about every audition. Stop asking. Seriously. We might audition between 2 to 20 times in a month. We hear back if we book a role or if we're put on hold for it. Otherwise, we don't hear anything. Don't make us feel bad for canceling plans for an audition. Sometimes they come fast and furious. Quick deadlines and a lot of pages. Making us feel bad doesn't help. If we had to cancel, we're sorry. Just consider us doctors on call. Gotta understand. Don't ask us what our plan B is if acting doesn't work out. Just don't. Nothing wrong with us having a business that support our craft, but a fallback plan, come on now. You're straddling the wildly disrespectful. It cut me off, so let me try the last part again. Don't ask what plan B is if acting doesn't work out. Just don't. Nothing wrong with us having businesses that support our craft, but a fallback plan? Come on now, you're straddling the wildly disrespectful line again. Crickets. To finish off, here's something from Third Eye Thoughts. I stopped sending paragraphs, stopped begging, I stopped telling people how to treat me and started walking away, blocking and distancing myself. Life is becoming more peaceful. Sometimes being alone in life is better than being surrounded by half-assed people. You glow differently when your confidence is fueled by the belief in yourself instead of the validation from others. Woman of mindset. Steve Bello music. Don't let anyone who hasn't been in your shoes tell you how to tie your shoelaces, by Inspiring Souls also. And here's one more that I saw on Facebook the other day. Tiny Buddha Official, also by Sacred Soul Energy Healing. Do you know what happens when you decide to stop worrying about what other people might think of you? You get to dance, you get to sing, you get to laugh loudly. You get to paint, write, and create. You get to be yourself. And you know what? Some people won't like you. Some will laugh or mock or point out flaws. But it won't bother you as much. So let me try that again. Voice don't go out on me. Some will laugh or mock or point out flaws, but it just won't bother you all that much. And then here's another one that kind of thought off the top of my head. You won't be broken by people's silence when your validation doesn't come from their claps or their likes. I also stopped caring about who likes my photos on social media and who views my stories. I don't care. So just a couple of thoughts. And yeah, let's get on to the acting part. Give me 1 second. Here's a couple more quotes. If you're lucky enough to do work that you care about, and you should just try to do work that you care about, then focus on the work is what's important, not the accolades that come from it. Adrienne Warren. Actors are some of the most driven, courageous people on the face of the earth. They deal with more day-to-day rejection in 1 year than most people do in a lifetime. Every day, actors face a financial challenge of living a freelance lifestyle, the disrespect of people who think they should get real jobs, and their own fear that they'll never work again. Every day, they have to ignore the possibility that their vision they have dedicated their lives to is a pipe dream. With every role, they stretch themselves emotionally and physically, risking criticism and judgment. With every passing year, meaning them watch as other people their age achieve the predictable milestones of a normal life. You know, the car, the family, the house, the nest egg. Why? Because actors are willing to give their entire lives to a moment, to that line, that laugh, that gesture, that gesture or that interpretation that will stir the audience's soul. Actors are beings who have tasted life's nectar in that crystal moment when they poured out their creative spirit and touched another's heart. In that instant, they were closest magic and perfection as anyone could ever be. And in their in their own hearts, they know that to dedicate oneself in that moment is worth 1,000 lifetimes. David Eckert. So, just some general advice that I have on how you can support your actor friend doing things. Number one, just simply ask them what you can do to be supportive. Number two, keep your negative mindset about acting and filming and how you think it may not be able to get money or how you might not be able to earn money to yourself. And share their projects without them having to ask you. Like, if you just go above and beyond, because most of the time, like, most of your actor and music friends, your creative friends will DM you saying, hey, can you share this? If you can just take the additional step to just share their projects, that would be great. Oh, one more thing. Be supportive of others until your time comes, because I think there's just too much jealousy out here. There's enough room at the table for everyone to be successful. So stop being jealous and clap for others until your time comes. And rest in peace, Angus Cloud. Your story is basically an inspiration to all of us still on earth that we can make it. And if I think of any more, I'll let you know. But I think I'm going to go ahead and cut this now. So thanks for watching.